Hey guys, welcome to Heavenly Sent Podcast. Girl, we made it back. We made it back. This is the second episode, and we're going to discuss. But before we say all of that, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you share so we can get the word out here and allow people to come in and join this podcast where it's going to be my life, wisdom, teachings. It's going to be the word is going to be involved. Jesus will be involved because everything is going to relate back to him, right? Because he is the source. He's the one who changed my life. And he's the one who got me to do this podcast. That's why we named it Heavenly Sent. Okay, you guys. So I know you already did the things that you're supposed to do to help your girl out, to help spread the word, spread the good news, spread the gospel. Y'all, we are ready. I couldn't clip this thing to my shirt, so I just felt like it was just not gonna give that way. So we got us a little mic going on. I hope this come out good because we're posting it. Okay, so today's episode, we're going to talk about my single mama journey. Like, how's it going being a single mama? Like, how did I get here? And things that I could share to help any other single mama out here that's doing the do because you make it look so good. Like, why you make it look so good like that? Why do you make it look so good like that? I don't know what I'm gonna name this episode. I was thinking about naming it um it was something about baby daddy and a father. Cause it's like invite God into everything, your life, your parenting, just everything, child. Just invite him into everything. And we're gonna get into my single mama journey. So I have two beautiful girls that I'm so grateful for. God bless me to steward over them, to be their mom. These are his children at the end of the day. So he allowed me to steward over them. And I have two children's father. So my first daughter's father, him and I together was together for a long time. We were in a relationship. We were living together at the time when I conceived. Um, he really wanted a baby. And I think I was at a place where I was like, well, everybody else, I just seemed so late. And you guys, I was only 27 years old, okay? But my surroundings made it feel like I was so late. I was so behind. And we never discussed like marriage. We just discussed like why you don't have a baby. So the one thing I want to address for people, like I had posted something on TikTok, and these guys, I was like, what's wrong with these bitter men? Like, why are they so bitter? Saying that I said nobody chooses to be a single mother. So, first of all, I did not choose to be a single mom. A choice of being in a relationship, being in a committed relationship, having a partner, even though I did it out of wedlock the first time. God forgive me. He already did. I did it out of wedlock the first time, but I was with someone. I wasn't a jump off. This wasn't a one night stand. This wasn't me trying to set someone up so they can get me pregnant. And I was like, I don't care if they don't be around. Like that's kind of like choosing. Choosing is kind of like for those women who are like ready to have a kid and they're going to get a donor. That's choosing to be a single parent. I did not choose to be a single parent, boo boo. Just because circumstances did not work out does not mean that it was a choice. I thought I was going to we were going to have our daughter and we were going to be together and we were going to be a family. That's what I thought, okay? And then the second time around, My oldest daughter was, what was she? Like 6 or something like that. And I got married. And so, yeah, she was 6 years old. 6 years old, I got married. It was real quick, y'all. Um, we'll dive more into my marriage later. I'm not ready to talk about that. We'll dive into that later when the Holy Spirit lead me to talk about that. But I got married real quick, and we were together. We were married for about like 2 years, and I wanted to have another baby, and um, I thought that's what he wanted as well. Um, and yeah, she came. And I would say when she was 2 years old is when I got divorced. So, did I choose that? No, I did choose what was best for me and my two daughters. That's what I chose. I chose that it was going to be better, it was going to be more peace, it was going to be healthier with me being a single parent, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it with my ex husband. It just wasn't the right time. We both weren't ready. And like I said, we'll discuss that at a later time. So, friends, now I want to kind of bring this to, I want to bring it current. Like, okay, so then boom, I go through a divorce, 2016. The end of 2016, God is telling me to go to California. You know how God started telling me to go to California? Everything started messing up in the house. All pipes started breaking, like $4,000, $5,000 work. Squirrels were in my ceiling. You guys, he was making it real uncomfortable. And I was like, God, like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna afford being here? And he told me to go to California. So, baby, and from the time he told me, 7 months later, I was in California. Now, fast forward, we are almost 9 years in California, being a single mom, a single parent of two girls, all the way on the other side. Both of their dads are on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. So it wasn't an easy transition, you guys. It wasn't an easy transition. I found myself frustrated, mad at the system, mad at child support. It just, I'm gonna be honest, child support just does not seem like it's in the favor of a mom. Like, it doesn't seem like that they want to do the best that they can possibly do to um help us with getting support. So, in my journey, like, I didn't have the best support financially. So I was like, I had to be the one to be like, hey, can you send me this? Like times were really, really hard, especially when I first got out here. I'm like, I need this. And they're like, okay, wait, I'll send it to you, send it to you, send it to you. So I heard a lot of that. And then I would get frustrated, I would get upset, I would get angry. I was like, really, woe is me. I was like, how did this happen to me? Like, this just ain't fair, you know? And I was just blaming everybody. Um, and then I decided to include God, and that's why I was saying that I wanted to name this something about when you don't know who your baby daddy is, you have a father. When your baby daddy ain't around, you have a father. Because he stepped in, like, I was like, God, I am so tired of like trying to get a hold of this person and trying to like make them do what is right, or trying to like get support. And I was like, you know what, God, I'm going to surrender. I'm surrendering it all. And I started really honing in on the Bible, on Psalms 23, which talks about the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Okay. And it talks about him being my provider. I have to read it. I don't have my Bible on me. I should have brought my Bible. Where's my Bible? Um, Bible, come here. But that is the scripture that I kept on leaning on, is that God is my provider. And then I started realizing that I'm one person and God decided for me and their dad to make them, to create them, to bring them into earth, right? But at the end of the day, he's still their father. So I am just stewarding. And this is how I have to look at it. This is just like reality. Like, I am stewarding over them. So I'm doing the best I can with what I have, honey. The best I can with what I have. And it has not been an easy journey. Like, it has not been an easy journey. I do say that it's getting better because I just learned to surrender the things that I don't have any control over. I learned not to be angry. I learned to humble myself. I learned to keep my mouth closed. Like, I'm not even going to chime in. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm not even going to like zip. And it took a while for me to do that. I was just so upset and so like feeling like it's unfair. Um, I am like, I hold it down and I'm proud of myself. I'm truly proud of myself. I live in California with my two girls. I have no family out here, but thankfully, God blessed me with a tribe. I have friends and I have support. So I'm so grateful that I have the things that I have, but it still falls on me. So when it gets heavy and I feel like weighted, then I just transfer it back to God. Like, God, these are your children. God, you said that you will provide. God, you said I lack nothing. God, this is what your word said. So I just call him out on his word. And that gave me so much peace when I was able to do that. Instead of pointing fingers, I just go straight to the source. And that has helped the journey. I would say 2025 just have been like a better um it was like a transition, my 2025 transition. Um but God has been with me, and like I said, it's not easy, but I believe that my ladder will be greater. I believe that God has a partner for me. I believe that we're the best is yet to come, that we haven't seen nothing. And you guys, like, they don't, my children don't lack, like, they eat, they're warm, they're living good. They get the things that they need, not everything that they want. We weren't able to travel this year. We weren't able to travel the year last year. And the last time that we were going to travel in 2023, um, ish hit the fan. And we had a connected flight supposed to go to Bahamas, yada, yada, yada. Flight got delayed, pushed back. I lost about $4,000 for our travel. So I'm like, God, you always said, your word says that you're going to give us everything that the locust worm stolen. So I believe that God is going to like blow our mind with like a phenomenal trip in 2026. Hey, I think I rhymed on that one. But I want to end this podcast with saying, trust God. Trust God, baby. Don't try to hold them to the fire. Don't try to, make them be in that you gonna do this. You gonna be in this child life. Like, surrender. Surrender. Pray. Let God do the work in them and through them. And just believe. Like, I pray for both of my daughter's father and their family and their partners. I just believe that we want we want the best for them, because if they're doing great, then that's going to transfer to the kids, hopefully, right? That's what my mindset seems to think. Like, if they're prospering, their children should be prospering. Surrender. If I was going to leave you with anything, surrender. You have no control. Number two, God is your provider. Okay. Number three, you lack nothing. Go read Psalms 23, meditate on that, and just know that God got you, girl. He got you front and backwards. And if you're a single dad, yo, he got you too. He will provide, he will make a way, he will show up. Like, I literally never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. Yes, I had some rough times where I was begging bread. It may have been a day, okay? But I'm just I'm at a peaceful stage in my life. My kids are getting older, so I have an adult child and I have a, a daughter in middle school. So I'm like, we're getting there. It's not like how it used to be, like all the craziness, the expenses, the daycare, the sitters, the this, the that, like all the things. I'm so grateful. And I'm actually honored to be a single mom. And this is why I feel this way, is because God trusted me by myself to raise two daughters thus far. He has strengthened me. He has given me the capacity to hold for it and to do it with ease and to do it with grace and to do it trusting that he has the final say. This is their daughters. They belong to him. In God's eyes, it's like when everything is said and done, we're all sisters and brothers. There's not going to be no husband. There's not going to be no daughter. There's not going to be no, we're all going to be his children. So I have to look at it like, yes, God is going to take care of his children. I'm just stewarding. I'm just like, give me the resources, God. Give me the increase, God. And, so my kids could, do well, and I can provide for them in a way that I feel that's necessary. And I want to take it up a notch in 2026. So I'm excited to see that. Leave some comments. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if this episode helps you with like just renewing our mind. I pray that God will renew our mind on a daily basis because it's necessary. Because sometimes I might not feel like that. I'm like, ugh. And then I get a refresher like, God, you are the provider. I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm not waiting for somebody to do something. Okay. So drop some comments below. Let me know what you think about this. Read Psalms 23. And we're gonna be doing this next week, you guys. So I don't know what the next episode gonna be about. It's gonna we're getting ready to head into the new year, so I'm thinking about like being intentional about that and just kind of reflecting and moving forward. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you love it. Make sure you comment and make sure you leave this. My podcast is about positivity. Like, I know y'all gonna be in the comments just saying weird stuff. Like, hi. Like, you're gonna say something weird, but the one thing you're not gonna get from me is a reaction, because I know that that comes with the territory. I know the enemy comes to seek, kill, and destroy because he does not want me to do what God called me to do. So leave some positive comments. This is for everybody. So it's specifically like more geared towards the female perspective, but I do realize that there are some dads that do the damn thing. Okay, there's some dads that's killing it right now and taking care, and there's some co-parenting that's done the right way. Like, I believe support all the things. Like I said, I live on the West Coast, but still there could be some extra, you know, let's backtrack. There are some dads that doing what they are supposed to do, 10 toes down, being a stand-up dad, being there for their children. And I'm not saying this is a like my children's father are not doing what they need to do. They do the best they can with what they have and what they have been taught and what they have the capacity to do. And that's all I got, you guys. So make sure you keep coming back because we gonna go. We gonna. I never know what we're gonna be discussing, but um, I know that it will be beneficial to someone, even if it's just one person. All right. God bless. He loves you. He loves you so much. Keep coming back. And yeah, we out. This is Heavenly Podcast. Your girl, Rose Wallace, period. Put some respect on her name, okay? Love you guys. Bye.